Good morning. Yeah, had to cancel the other one. I don't know what's going on between the two things, but I give up trying to figure those two things out together. I'm just going to stick to where I am and try not to mess too much stuff up. Good morning. How's the picture look? Looks okay, I guess. A little bit washed out. That's okay. Oh, darn it. I think I popped. Hey, Dale. Sorry about that. Cannot breathe my water no matter how hard I try. I mean, I give it my best effort, but it seems like every time I try to breathe water, I kind of drown myself. Put a little moisture on top of my paint here so it doesn't dry out. Keep it moist with my Misty bottle. I'm gonna add color to this tree, but we're gonna do some work on this part today. I guess I'm probably not gonna play with him much over here, but still have not located my paintbrush. Sure wish I knew where that went. Kind of heartbreaking, actually. But anyway, stop, move on. Get your mind focused. I'm gonna go back to painting in the deeper colors I want to put in here, because this is pretty bright. I don't know how much of it I'm blocking for you guys, but this is a big painting, so it's kind of hard to kind of not be too close to it. Let's grab a little bit of that blue. It seems to be. I'm going to grab a little bit of sap green and stick it in with that phthalo green. Kind of just a tiny bit of English ivy color. Let's see what we got. It's a little bit. I don't know. Just not quite the color I'm looking for. There we go. That's better. Let's just sit back over here and relax and kind of. I know, it's kind of a simple single stroke type painting, but goodbye. You didn't need to be there anyway. But welcome everybody today, Sunday. I think it's Sunday. I don't know. Is today Sunday? What is today? I think today's Sunday. Sunday. I kind of lose track. I tend to lose track what days everything is. I just kind of exist for the day and then I move on to the next one. So one way I can do it. Kind of just throw that in there. Wait, you live in New Jersey too? Just a touch of red right here. Yeah, a little deeper, a little deeper. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. ¿Cómo está? Kind of brain dead this morning, so that's the hard thing, is I can't get the words out while I'm painting because I kind of forget them. But I try. RVDJ? Ma'am. But that's okay. Not the first time. Doesn't like me. What video? Wait a minute, 9:30, right? I bet. I thought I canceled that. Wait a minute. Am I on? I'm gonna have to check. Make sure there's nothing. That thing didn't just automatically start even though I canceled it. Let's take a peeky. Huh. Dale, which one came up? Hey, what's going on, Bree? Don't forget the thumbs up. Not supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, it would be, let's see. It's, Miriam, is it 9:30 or 10:30 for you? I can't remember if you guys changed out or not. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we switched, they don't. Hey, Ambling Adventures, how's it going? Mew Mew? What's up? If you all would like to check out some of our friends from the Philippines, that would be great. Kind of got that going in there, like that, a little dark over here. Let's put a little dark on this side. Just kind of give it some feeling over there. Feeling this isn't really super working for me right there. Hey, Laura, what's going on? Let's grab some burnt sienna. I think we'll throw some burns. I can mix the color, but I'm going to take the burnt sienna and I'm probably going to add Stop yelling at me. It's alright. You know, I'm not that stressed out. You know it's not that stressful here. We're just... I'm thinking maybe a little... something right in here. Kind of... Let's grab a tiny bit of the burnt sienna with that at the same time. Kind of throw that right in there. Maybe a tiny touch of yellow ochre. Thank you. Kind of play with it a little bit and change it around a little bit. Let's grab the darker brown that we just made using the magenta. Kind of throw that underneath the tree. Right up along this edge. No, we'll tweak that in a minute. Y'all probably can't really see a whole lot of what I'm doing down there, but let's assume I know what I'm doing. No, okay, let's not assume that. Let's assume I'm guessing. Adding colors, I think, look good there. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. If I didn't answer, I apologize. I had a tendency to do that. I sometimes lose focus. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try to do this with in my lap here. This is right down in my lap. Hey, Noni, what's going on? Kind of don't want to take out that old signature. Kind of part of it, you know? So let's rinse that out. Kind of grab a little... Kind of, yeah, no, let's grab, not kind of, let's just do it. And grab a green, throw a little deeper green down in the bottom right here. Yeah, terrible about responding to people. Get done this in half the time I want to take. Oh, thank you, Noni. You didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Kaylee, for saying that for me, because otherwise I don't know what happens. Because I'm so uber focused on what I'm doing. Not worried about that there. That there. I'm not worried about that there. Plant, because, well, that's just a plant. We can create plants. Kind of a flavor change in this here water, because, well, to be honest, it drove me crazy. How do I want to do that? Because it wouldn't do that. You can. Yes, yes, you can. Should we sneeze? I think we should. Maybe we won't. Thank you, Noni. Just gonna kind of relax and throw in a little bit of purpley color in here. Don't really want to add any white to speak of right here. We'll just put a little darker color. A little darker blue, got a little purple in it. Throw that right on this edge right here. A little bit of a shadow type of deal. Excuse me for one second. Just kind of a little extra depth in the water, you know, not straight up. And well, probably some of that water would be running somewhere else, but let's grab, what color do we want to use? Sap green. Let's go with, let's go with brighter. Let's go with brighter green. Then we'll go in and darken up the bottom. It's a little darker in the bottom. I'm gonna go really dark. Not super black, not black by any means, but kinda got some purple in it. Got that little bright tips, you know, you got that darker inside, and it gets a little brighter at the outside, the tips of it, you know. Gotta make sure you give everything a little bit of a layer. You can't take away all the darks. That's why we're gonna put some in this tree right here. Just have to wait till things dry a little bit when I do them. Kinda just a few darker spots. You gotta have a place for, you know, like the man said, you gotta have a place for the little birds to live. Can't give it one big giant bushy tree. Gotta just go in there. I should have tried a little harder not to get all of it covered up the first time, but I didn't, so now I'm gonna have to go back in and fix the little spots. Gonna grab just a tiny bit of magenta with a little bit of the marsh black. Just kind of give it a little, gonna turn it a little purple in spots. If we get too dark, well, we can always just kind of knock it down low. Can always knock it down just a tiny bit there. And I'll put a little branch right in here, maybe. Kind of little tiny, just little bristles, you know, just hanging down. Relax. There you go, Mr. Tree. Hope you feel better. Now that you actually look like a tree instead of, I don't know what I painted the first time. But, yeah, we're grow. It is, isn't it? It's crazy. It's kind of just... And we'll wipe this off, get the water on there, wipe that off, flatten that out, and kind of just... There are birds in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, matter of fact. You all just don't see them. Because the top is closer to... It's really close. The top is really close to my LED overhead lights. So, it kind of makes it difficult. We're going to grab a little marsh green, just a tiny bit. Do that right there. Can I just add a little marsh to this too? Nope. those are birds. Alright, so we've got that side done. Now we're going to work over there. And I'm going to move this. Hope y'all don't mind. This way, because, well, that's a long reach. It's pretty rough on the arm. Let's switch out the brush, because we don't want the tiny, tiny one. Shame on you. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're just they're a little hidden anyway. Let's make you disappear. I don't care for you. Sorry, just giving you a hard time. It's just because I had to adjust it a certain way to get so you guys could see this part. He never really impressed me, so we're going to make him kind of fly away. Birdie bye, birdie. Gonna grab a little bit of magenta, throw it in with my green. Just a little bit. Oh no, I got it. Yeah, I'll probably tweak them just a tiny bit. Because they kind of do look like just spots and they're out of proportion just a tiny bit. But, that's like I said, this was a long time ago I started this. So, I gotta grab a different brush. Good. Yeah, because of my lighting I had to. Let's grab a little water on there. Let's kind of just throw that in there. Kind of make that spot disappear a little bit. Touch of blue, touch of white. Just kind of just bring these branches right in here like so. Maybe a tiny bit more white right there. And then paint quite, I don't know. It's kind of a harsh tree. Kind of soften it. Get out of there. Just grab a little bit of blue. Don't worry, it's not going to change the flavor of the tree. If anything, it's going to give it some a little deeper color. Instead of just kind of, I don't know what that color was I was even thinking. Never seen a tree remotely that color. Let's see, maybe a touch of that. Yeah, we'll do just a tiny bit of that color. Kind of right in here. What do you think? Right up into it? Yeah, let's go all the way up. Kind of bring that over there a little bit like that. And we'll go a little darker on the other side. Let's grab phthalo blue. Okay, put in a bright red. Let's use bright red. It's going to make it quite a bit deeper color. I'm just kind of just working it in there a little bit. We'll come back in and kind of add that little layer of kind of gray-white again. Just want a little bit more color in that. Just a tiny bit more color in the tree. And let's face it, probably not the white spots underneath the tree. Alright, let's grab white. Gonna throw that in with my purpley color I made there. That's kind of, let's see. That's coming from that way, so we're gonna wanna kind of do something like right here, maybe. Oh, drop my brush just a tiny bit right there. Sorry. Switch. Kind of bring it out there. Just do that number. And bring this down. A lot more layers in that tree instead of just and we're not even done yet. We're not leaving it looking like a skeleton today. And I don't know what these were. Fire, they look like flames. Salam, salam. ¿Cómo está? You here? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Excuse me for 1 second. We're going to bump the heat up just a little bit warmer in here. Alright, so we got this side. Got right about here. El moi Adele. I'll push it at El moi Adele. Because it's pronounced moi where I live. That's how it's pronounced where I live. Feel free to feel very welcome here. I hope you do. I hope you enjoy your visit. Don't know what that is. I don't have a clue. think it's a landslug or something. I don't know. I don't know what I painted. It's kind of strange. Welcome. French? Good morning. Get out there. Good morning, Ferdust. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe, I guess we'll leave that little tree back there, just because we can. Now this, what do we do here? Do I add 2 different layers? Do I make a big giant, I've been thinking about doing a big giant, get that out there, a big cliff right here, kind of coming down. That was my dog dropping one of his bones. Of course, his bones are about the size of a small farm animal. And if I do that, it'd be kind of a jump to do that, but I think we can try. Let's give it a shot. Deep breath. You're gonna be fine. I just think this side looks like it needs a rock or something. Let's put some water. Let's maybe go kind of, yeah. Let's put it in brown first. Take a peek at it in brown. Because brown I can cover up pretty good. Or not brown, it's raw sienna, I think. Yep. We'll go up there that way. We'll go down like this. Kind of like that, and I maybe go a little bit in toward that tree. So it goes right at the bottom. Oh no, the other one flew away, and this one will probably do the same thing. Yeah, Birdie's not gonna make it. Sorry, bird. But you've been replaced. Let's throw that in there. Okay. Deep breath. You can do this. Erica, what's going on? You're almost a Brenda Lands, almost, aren't you? Nothing like jumping in with both. Both feet with this one, right? I'm going to bring that out just a tiny bit. I would prefer that you didn't talk about the price of them, stuff like that. I don't smoke. It's not a subject that I talk about. Not that I'm telling you all what you can do, but you all have a right to do what you wish. But I try to avoid talking about alcohol, and I try to avoid talking about tobacco or that type of stuff. If you wouldn't mind, please. Sorry about that. She can send you a message, I'm sure. It's just not my thing. It's just makes me lose concentration, and I don't want to do that today. It's weird. I know. It's a weird thing. It's almost as bad as feet. I have asthma, so it's rough, and my sister-in-law got my daughter to start doing it, so when she was younger, like 17, 18, because she'd go outside with her while she did it, and now my daughter does it, and she grew up puffing on an inhaler, so she really didn't need that. But y'all are adults. You can do what you wish. Anyway. Am I liking this rock, or is this rock just kind of completely destroyed my painting? You all let me know if you think this rock kind of just wiped out my painting. No, just something out of my head. I wouldn't remember Yosemite. It would have been long time ago. Long time ago. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. You're okay. Alright, so we got a little rock going. Yeah, we hope so. No, it's as high up as it's going. You honestly think that I could get in a trunk? Let's grab a little dark. What do you think? Put a little dark right here. And let's grab a little bit of the brown. Let's go with a little magenta. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm like 5'10", 240 pounds. I'm not little. Kind of pull it over like that. Grab a little bit of this. Maybe we'll throw maybe. Kind of maybe a little bit down that way. down that way. Just from that kind of. And maybe just a tiny, tiny bit down here. Thank you very much. I appreciate your visit. You too. Let's see. Gotta take that down just a tiny bit. That's a bit too bright right there. Gotta throw that right in there. There we go. That's good. You know, there's a little bit right here. I need a little brighter white. Not too crazy, but yeah, let's go a little bit. Let's throw a little. Throw that right there, like that. There we go. Yep, that works. Rock. Yep. Okay, so we got a rock. Let's grab a tree, kind of came out of nowhere. That rock's okay. Kind of gives it a kind of finality to it, doesn't it? Like there was this big giant cliff and this tree said, hey, I'm going right at the bottom where all the water comes down. Get lots of drinks. And, well, stuff rolls downhill. Plenty of food. That's just my opinion. This is where the trees talk. Yeah, I'm gonna whack that bird in a minute, I think. Not sure what to do with the tree over there. I know what we're gonna do with this one. This one's gonna end up kind of yellowy red, kind of very fall colored. I just want to make sure I get it, the branches. Oh, the branches are fine. I've just meant the leaves right color. Kind of afraid to do it, so that's why I've been putting it off. I might eventually. Be nice. Give me a complex about taking out a birdie. Let's kind of maybe. I think so. A bit too bright. He was something else. without saying what he was. He was something. Took out my tree. I don't know. I'm not sure now. And the problem is I jumped really hard into these. And that's probably going to come back to bite me because I probably just totally destroyed this painting. Let's see what we can do. I'm hoping I didn't. Yeah, I put a new end on it. Yep, pileated woodpecker. That's him. Pileated woodpeckers are big. Yeah, that's what that one is. He's a pileated woodpecker. Woody woodpecker. Red-headed woodpecker. For those of you who are old enough to remember that cartoon. Actually, I think they redid it. So, more people might be able to remember it. Just another layer. It's kind of a deep jump to do this. I was not really sure about doing it, but I wanted to just, have faith in myself. Jump in both feet. And if I start to flounder, well, I think I can tread water. Yeah, these guys they have no problem chasing you if you irritate him too much, but we just leave Ted outside. He chases him. Not much really bothers him. Can't take shots at them. Nope. As much as you want to. Take it out of maple tree. Good morning. I don't know if this is gonna work for me or not. Let's keep going now, right? Got both feet jumped in there already. Hey Daryl, what's going on? Sorry if I didn't say hello, I was kind of concentrating. Good morning. I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy with this at all. I think the color's off a little bit. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't think that's the right color. Now I just don't know what color to use though. Strange that I get blocked out like that. No, it looks, I don't know. Yeah, it's too bright. It's wicked bright. I mean, granted, I had to put some color in there to come off the other color, but I think it's too in your face awake, I think. I'm gonna kind of, Maybe we'll maybe take a nap or something. I don't know. Maybe we're just gonna bring these down just a tiny bit. Let's grab a little yellow ochre, not so bright. A little bit of marsh green. Maybe we'll kind of bring a little yellow in it. Just gonna take a few layers, I think. Just a couple layers. Get it. Grab a little. You can go a little dark. Grab a little of that. Grab a little bit more of that. Throw in a little magenta. I know, right? I haven't had breakfast yet. Just coffee, and these two are talking snacks. Yeah, mine either. Tone this thing down just a little bit. Turn the volume down just a tiny. There we go. think I have any left. See if I can bring it up just a tiny bit. I don't want to go too far. I'm so afraid to go. Just kind of like that, I think. I think that's just about right, because I've got that light coming like this, so the light is going to be kind of coming right down there. Could always add just a couple little highlights here and there up in here. Light's coming right on top of these, so that's, I think the direction's right about where I want to be. Add just a tiny bit. What else do I need to get real careful with this? If I get too far on the excuse me, if I get too far on the brush. Deja vu. Yeah, just a tiny bit on one side. Tiny bit. Just gonna pop a little brightness in that one. This thing, I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing. Anyway, so that's part 2. Got some darks, some lights. Tree doesn't look terrible. I like it. I think it's okay. Still feels weird putting magenta in stuff. Mr. Bird, I don't know what we're gonna do with you yet. I don't know what we're gonna do with that bird yet. Yeah, I don't know. No boats leaving anything where I live. Unless they can float on ice. Smart aleck. Good morning. How are you? Apparently he's rolling on the floor laughing. Be nice if she just said it once. I think it's a tree. I hope so. I guess I'm going to call this one because I'm not sure where I'm going with it. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, actually. I don't know if that tree was the wrong color. I kind of wanted it to be a little standout-ish compared to the rest of it, but I did kind of abstract everything else, and all of a sudden I put this very noticeable tree. Just don't know what to do with this. Do not know quite what to do with that thing yet. Not normal for me. I don't usually paint on I have birds. There's a bird on it. There's a blackbird on it. Crow or a raven. Used to be two, but I kind of whacked off the one that was there. Made him fly away. And I've got a lot of birds I need to adjust in the sky and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna tweak it anyway. We're gonna adjust it. Yeah, I do have the camera back. I mean, look how big this painting is. I mean, I take an XL glove. So, here, I'll give you an idea how big this painting is. This is a 1-foot ruler. You know? And you guys don't even see the top. The top's way up there. So, that'll give you a perspective of how big it is. Yeah. 3 feet by 4 feet or something. I don't know. It's big. Big enough that my camera would be. Actually, yeah, you know what? You might be. No, it's actually smaller than that, believe it or not. It is. It is a 26 by 22. still big. Smaller than the big tree that I paint, but bigger than the 9x12s I normally paint. I mean, this would take up one canvas. Yeah. I love painting on 9x12s. Kind of makes me feel good. I like painting them. Yeah, I guess we're gonna hold up because I don't want to just jump into. I mean, this was kind of a jump for me to take my nice dead tree and give it life. We're going to end, there was a dead tree here. We gave this one life. We added all these extra mountains over here. And then added this entire section. So, considering where this started from, I mean, you can peek of what the color was before. I think we're getting there. We're getting closer. This may end up being a dead tree here, but I don't think we're going to leave it bright white like that. I think we'll make it a nice, that. And it's kind of like a territorial beige meets gray color. It's hard to explain the color. It's kind of a weird in-between thing. It's like if you take a Van Dyke brown, which is kind of a really deep, kind of a deep brown, and and then you add a little bit of black to it. It kind of changes it to a kind of a deep, even deeper color, then a little bit of white, and it goes pshoo. Yeah. Lots of them too. If I zoomed out and pointed you guys over to my paint, you'd just think I'm crazy. Yeah, I think that's what this one was heading toward, but we didn't give it so much life that I think this tree is probably on the end of its cycle. Kind of like a couple of my maple trees. They've got just enough leaves left to say, hey, I'm still here, but, every year they drop off a couple bigger and bigger branches. One of them split right up here. And, I put a couple bolts in it to keep it from kind of opening up. And I liked it. It's lasted 5 more years that way. But the brightness of this tree didn't fit this painting, so the white. And I think if I put a Joshua tree in, I would love to do one kind of in a more of a field that threaded rod. Yep. I think I would like to do a Joshua tree in a field, where they're just a meadow with one big giant ASMR is in my tags. But yeah, I have done a few ASMR videos, but thank you. I had a friend tell me that too. She actually goes to sleep on my voice quite often when she's stressed out, which is kind of strange. But thank you very much, Charlie Grace. I appreciate the compliment. Sometimes it drives people crazy, though. Sometimes I think it's kind of monotone, but I try not to do that. I try to, give inflection in my voice. It's very different on here than it is anywhere else, obviously, because this is a very relaxed setting for me. When I'm painting, I kind of go into a different world, kind of a really different feeling. Almost zen when I paint. I do. Yep, I do have it. Also, yes. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please stay safe whatever you do. Don't forget to do something for yourself and enjoy life today. Even if it's making yourself some cookies or something. Never know what tomorrow will bring. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. I may or may not be on later. I don't know today. But much peace all. Get ready for the music.